always believed that he was friendly. He smiled often and he nodded his head during conversations and thought of himself approachable. Yet somehow, he constantly received feedback that confused him. You know, no matter how great you are, you would always receive great feedbacks. And his friends often tell him, "You seem distant. I wasn't even sure if you were interested. You don't come off as very warmed." One day, after a particularly awkward interaction at a networking event, Jason decided to sit with his discomfort. What was he missing? That evening, he stood in front of a mirror and practically watched himself. Not just his face, but his posture, the expressions, the way his arms crossed against his chest. He remembered earlier that day, a new colleague was trying to engage him in a conversation. He had just been playing with his phone, barely meeting their gaze. He asked himself, was I really listening? Was I showing interest? That night, Jason began a journey into self-awareness. He read about body language and how much of our conversation is non-verbal. He realized why his words was showing friendliness, but his body language was giving a different message. I was discussing with a friend one day and she told me that, do you know that some people, their words will be saying a different thing while their body language is totally showing a different thing. So this time, Jason began to pay attention to how he entered a room, how he sat during meetings, how his eyes wandered during conversations. With time and practice, Jason became intentional. One thing about self-awareness is that self-awareness, sometimes you cannot find it in your innate abilities. It's something that you have to pay attention. You have to be intentional about it. So right now, Jason kept his posture open, his shoulders relaxed, arms uncrossed. He practiced active listening, leaning slightly forward, maintaining eye contact, nodding with genuine interest. Self-awareness is when you are listening to somebody talk, let your genuine interest be seen. Some people would say, I am very much concerned about you. I feel what you feel, but I'm not feeling it. I'm not seeing it. You are not showing me. Self-awareness is, I know this. I am listening to you. I am showing it in my gesture. I am showing it with my eye contact. I'm not leaning backward, but I'm leaning slightly forward to show that I'm interested in what you say. So I have to know. Don't have it in your heart. Show it. So slowly now, people began responding differently to Jason. Strangers struck up conversations more often with Jason. His colleagues now included him in group discussions. Self-awareness cannot be hidden. When you are self-aware, it will be shown. Remember, self-awareness is that place that nobody can see, nobody can touch, nobody will know. You are the only one in there. But one beautiful thing about self-awareness is, if you are self-aware and deal with the issues here, it will be seen here. Everybody will say it. Everybody will notice it. Your friends, your colleagues, everyone will say it. It's not hidden. It speaks louder than your vocals. So for Jason, even his friends this time around, noticed and they told him, "You seemed more present lately." Increasing self-awareness, especially in your own body language, gives you the power to shape how others perceive you. Research found that 99% of our conversation is non-verbal. So you can imagine how our non-verbal cues is very much important. So begin to pay attention to your own non-verbal cues. This is one of the things I did. Like, I intentionally and consciously did this. I paid attention to my active listening. I know that before now, I'll be looking at you, but sometimes I'm off. I have to pay attention on the way I listen. I have to pay attention on my non-verbal cues, my gestures, my facial expression, my nodding, my eye contact. I have to pay attention to them. Because if I don't fix it, I will never shape how people will perceive me. So you can see that self-awareness is a big deal. If you can fix you, listen to me, if you can fix you, every other thing will fall in place, including people. If you sense that the perception of people towards you is not okay by you, go back to you. Just go back to you. Be self-aware. Fix those things. After fixing it, now you have the power to shape how people perceive you. Remember, it's not about them. It's about you. So the first work you're going to do is you. Be self-aware. It's not about pretending. It's about aligning your inner intent to your outer expression. Some people don't know how to be straightforward. Some people don't know how to keep to their words. It's not that they don't really want to, but they are careless in paying attention to their intent. Self-awareness teaches you to think before you promise. Self-awareness. Your intent must be in alignment with your outer expression. The messages we sent out there is loaded in our non-verbal cues. Your silent words, they are heavier than your vocals. Pay attention to them. If you want to change your life, if you want to change your environment, if you want to change people's perception of you, if you want to change how people see you, if you want to change how you see yourself, pay attention to your non-verbal cues. So be self-aware. I hope you get that. See you on the next video and bye.